Welcome to Caves and Pals, our show right here at Comicstorian, where we sit down and play Dungeons & Dragons mixed with mutants and masterminds. Kind of a homebrewed game, kind of using some established rules. The general synopsis of our game is that is Booster Gold, this is Blue Beetle. They are traveling through time trying to fix events. Right now they've been dropped into the DC Dark Knights Metal event. I'll just say all the words it's been called.
That's fair.
And they are currently, and I'll give you the synopsis of where they are now in a minute at the beginning of our game. A little bit of house cleaning rules. We've decided as a group to change one of our rules. It removes their rewards, but they feel that this will make a better game. Mm-hmm. They get 1 hero point every session now. They can't stack them.
Per session.
Per session.
Yeah.
It does not carry over.
Yes.
Right.
So if we use our 1 hero point this session, that's it. We get 1, and then we get a new one the next.
Right. The reason why we were letting them stack them is since this game doesn't have levels, that was technically the reward. You would gain hero points. But as you guys
a puppy
saw,
treat.
But as you guys saw in our previous adventure, they just pretty much stacked him to the last fight and
Yeah, it was the best way to do it.
and winged it through the whole fight.
I mean, I used it to choke out Wonder Woman, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Barely.
Hey, Ben.
It's a 10.
You're welcome.
For the record, when we do D&D sessions, that is what he does. He rolls and it ends halfway
That is
across
true.
the room, and he runs over and he goes,
because
"It's a
he,
D20."
I've been rolling in this now.
because he thinks his tray is meant to hold the dice.
No, I
not
do this-
to use.
Or it's a bouncing
No, I
spot.
do this.
yeah, when you bounce it off.
It's like skipping rocks.
See, look, he just did it.
So anyway, guys, that's the way this game works. The way the game works. He's
one of us
Booster
is
Gold.
drinking?
He's Blue Beetle. They have
Time
1 hero
traveling
point
superheroes.
per session. And right now they are in the DC Death Metal whatever event at the moment. I'm going to go over all the standard stuff right there, but that is the general thing. Don't forget, this show is supported by you guys over at our Patreon, our Twitch subs, and the t-shirts down below. So if you do like this show and you want it to continue, please consider supporting it in one of those ways. We do not have sponsors for this game in particular, so if you want to see it continue, that's how we do it. It does come out on YouTube every other Sunday. We're going to try to get it back to a every Sunday thing. But right now, every other Sunday is easiest for us to kind of prep and do and play.
Indeed.
Thank you, Dan, for that contribution.
You're welcome.
Did you just feel like you hadn't said anything in a little while? You felt a little left down?
I did. You know what? For a second, I was like, can I still talk? Do I make sounds anymore? So I had to test it out.
Have you been drinking the
Are you high right now?
120 proof whiskey?
Which? No.
All right, guys, so let's kick off
That
our
makes this
story.
way better.
So the only real big change is now they have 1 hero point every session. They're cool with not getting any form of progression because that's how they would stack them. I think they're just having fun being idiot superheroes anyway.
Let's be honest. My progression is me stealing things from heroes and villains.
I might eventually run out of batarangs.
Let's be honest. There's always better.
There's always more
All
batarangs.
right, picture ominous music, like evil stuff going on.
Picture ominous music.
Yes, picture it.
All right, I got it. It's just a bunch
How are
of
you?
notes flying through.
Oh, interesting. Mine was just black, but with like seeing just a tree flowing in the wind.
Okay.
All right, so when we last left off, our heroes were in Chicago to tap into Murder Machine's tower, which is connecting the main universe to the dark multiverse. They brought along Bobo, aka Detective Chimp, since they don't know where Skeets is, and they managed to break into the side door of Star Labs facilities. After removing 2 guards, they snuck through the hallways.
You forgot that I set up a bomb so expertly at the door.
As long as you remember, I'm giving the recap.
I know, but I wanted to make sure they remembered. Okay, cool. Keep going. It's fantastic.
After removing 2 guards and setting up a bomb expertly at the door.
Thank you. Thank you.
They snuck through the hallways until they found a long hallway with 2 more guards. In a superheroic fashion, they both leaped at top speed to stealth kill the drones. And while Blue Beetle did it epically and safely in the early parts of the hallway, Booster Gold did it in the early parts of the hallway, Ted Cord decided he would look cool by grabbing the one at the far end and sliding into the next room. Upon stealth killing his drone at top speed, he saw Murder Machine, who turned towards Ted Cord and uttered the simple words, "Ted."
Vic.
Bruce.
Oh yeah, this one's Bruce, isn't it?
That's what I was going to say. You got to go. Bruce.
All right, close your eyes. This is your view. This works, right? Like,
Yeah, if he can't see us, we can't see him.
in front of you is a long hallway with 2 passageways on the right and 4 doors on the left.
Right.
At the end of the hallway, you hear the digitized voice of a man asking, "Ted?"
And I go, Bruce?
From the other end of the hallway.
Yeah.
All right, now you can uncover your eyes. You got to cover your eyes.
I don't know what covering the eyes really does. But
That was
okay.
the joke.
Okay.
But you actually did it.
I did because I was like, is he gonna like show a picture of something that he made or
Well, at least you played along.
check out this doodle?
I drew Batman.
It's Murder Machine, but he punched your head off. Do you like it?
All right, so this is what you see, Ted.
Okay.
In front of you is a massive computer with multiple screens, and the only light in the room is from the glows of the computer.
Oh no, the computer.
The glow of the computer.
No, I heard you.
pluralized the wrong way.
Glows of the computer.
The glowing computer.
On the screens, you see a perception roll. I'm going to see if he sees anything.
17.
You see maps and schematics of Chicago and a map of the dark multiverse and how the tower is connected to it.
Yeah,
but you
bye.
also quickly notice a perception roll.
Do you have an eidetic memory? Because that would be super helpful right now. Oh, that's not good.
But you
All of a
also
sudden, my eyes explode.
he rolled a 1.
I
So
forgot how to see things.
but you also quickly noticed nothing. So
Oh, spooked myself. Okay. All right.
I thought it was
Blueprints.
ghosts. Me.
not only did you not see anything, but you forgot what you already saw.
Oh,
Don't worry, I
turn
remember.
back and I take out my phone and go click. Okay.
His
And then I
beetle
look at
phone.
it and I go, oh no, they were polarized screens.
Dan is
they don't-
again establishing his own storyline for
He's
this.
got his own narrative going on in his mind.
Beetle, remember that. Thanks. Okay.
He's Booster.
No, he's talking
My
about on
beetle.
his shoulder.
Oh.
Or
Okay, Mr. Cord.
thanks.
Remember?
bud.
That's my Beetle voice.
It's better than your Bobo voice.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is
That
my-
one's not terrible.
This is my Bobo voice now. We would
Your original one, not so good.
Hey!
Thanks, B. Or I guess S. Thanks, S.
Okay, so you don't see anything else.
Scarab.
Because you would have totally seen the entire plot that they have, but now you don't know what it is.
Man, I'm glad these are just schematics. Otherwise, this could be bad.
Murder Machine turns to you with glowing red eyes and a bat symbol on his chest, but roll a perception check.
15.
Something looks off about him. He appears leaner and not quite as tall as every Batman that you've seen traveling the multiverse.
Hey, you doing?
So
you doing
Bruce
okay?
wears lifts. It's good to know. He's actually only 5'4".
He's like Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
All right. As he stares at you, upon saying the words Ted, you see movement happening around behind all of the screens, around the walls. Everything seems to be moving towards you. Give me a perception roll to see if you know what it is.
S. Perimeter check.
Little late.
17.
Okay. You see wires coming at you from all sides.
Oh no, wires, my greatest weakness.
Give me an acrobatics check to see if you get out of the way.
You're gonna get wire banged. Like
Oh, nat 20. All right, I get to describe this one. All right, so describe them coming at me.
So they're all coming at you like an
Set
anime
the
tentacle
scene.
porn.
Paste.
all right,
me a
all right.
picture.
So I grab onto one of them and I swing around and I wrap around the other one and then I reach out to another one and I tie it up into a knot. So that when the other one comes over, I jump over and then back through and then around and then through, so it knots itself up, kind of like any time you see that in a cartoon.
Sure.
I mean, Murder Machine's amazed. You see his red eyes just.
And then I turn to Murder Machine and I go, "Thank you."
Nailed the dismount.
Yeah.
Give me another roll for acrobatics, because Murder Machine looks at you eyes wide and then he raises his arm.
Wait, 7 plus what's my acrobatic?
Yeah, you might want to check
God.
that one, because.
I'm down the hallway. Wonder what he's
20.
doing in there.
I got a plus 13.
You got a plus 13?
Yes. So I go, oh.
Almost missed it.
He takes a shot at you, and you seemingly just make the check. And he blasts the wall right behind you, behind all your tied up wires that were trying to grab you.
Careful, Bruce. Jeez, we're on the same side here.
Oh, we're going to play that game?
What you don't know is I'm a dark blue beetle from somewhere.
And at the end of the hallway, Booster Gold just pops the top to a drink. But let me borrow that.
What do you think he's doing in there?
All right, so you've seen all of this happen, but you don't see Murder Machine because he
Why is
hasn't
he
moved forward.
doing that?
You're literally just seeing the door jam.
Bobo, he totally nailed that dismount.
Yeah, I have no idea what he's doing in
I
there.
don't know. You want to go get a beer?
Oh, you know I'm always up for a beer,
All right,
Booster.
let's go.
So you're just gonna leave? Okay.
No, well, he seems to have it. You said there's what, 4 doors on the left and 2 on the right, or opposite of that?
No, 2 on the right, 4 on the left.
So there's 4 on the left, 2 on the right. No, 2 on the right, 4 on the left. Oh, okay, thank you. Which is closer to me, left or right?
There's a left door.
I'm gonna check the left. I'm just gonna. Bobo, stay back.
Give me a perception roll.
It's my perception. That's persuasion. 25.
Okay, so as you peer in, you see computer screens. And here we go.
I wonder if Ted is seeing this, Bobo. Do you have a cell phone on here real fast? Take a picture.
So you look inside of there, you quickly notice that there are screens. And on them, you see a perception roll.
So wait, I noticed there are screens, but I'm not sure if I see what's on them.
Right.
Okay.
They're slightly blinding you.
Apparently.
You're like, I need this.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. So we're just going to read the whole thing down.
God.
Yeah, you see everything perfectly.
Oh, luckily I have perfect vision.
I have the power of 20/20 vision.
You quickly see maps and schematics of
Schematics.
Chicago, a map of the dark multiverse and how the tower is connected to it. But you quickly notice, no need for a perception roll, a death toll counter tallying up to 2 million of the 2.7 million population of Chicago. Yes, I Googled that.
Damn.
You see a map showing digitized Alfreds and how they're going to move against the city and ravage it to make room for the dark multiverse as it's going to merge with the prime Earth.
Bobo, this is very good exposition. I'm so glad I checked in this door. It's like we know everything now.
If only Ted could have rolled better on the beginning, right?
If only Skeets were here to take notes. Bobo, write this down. Write this down.
I got you. Don't worry about it. Hold on.
He's a detective. He's got to have a pad and pencil in there.
Or good memory.
Yeah. He's a smart.
All right, so
logical
back
monkey.
over at you. He raises his other arm at you since you're just standing there. What do you do?
Whoa, dude.
Okay, roll acrobatics.
Whoa,
16.
dude.
Plus 13.
His numbers.
29.
So almost like a cartoon, like whoa.
Like, Jay, woo! You
Do
almost
you
got me
do
there.
anything, or are you still gonna stand here in front of Murder Machine?
I look around and I see, is there anything that Murder Machine is connected to?
No.
Oh, what an idiot. Okay.
I wanted him connected to something I can tie up.
Is
No,
his
I was gonna-
USB plugged in, if you know what I'm saying?
I was going to say, if he's connected to something, I could overload the electricity and slightly incapacitate him for a moment. It
Sure,
worked.
yeah,
I see
totally.
it in movies and shows all the time.
Totally.
You did it to Evil Ted.
This is true. You know what? I go, hey, I know.
He hasn't even started and already know where this is going, Andy.
I'm just going to start drinking. God. No, do it. You know, we all know.
All
we
right, so
want
you're
to.
back in that room. What are you doing while he's devising his plan? We'll
poke
come,
my
we'll
head
come
out.
back to him in a minute.
Who is he fighting?
You just see more smoke billowing behind him.
I'm going to go to the next door.
All right, give me a roll of
I mean, he
perception.
hasn't called for me or anything.
I know, that's what I mean. Like,
I don't see him fighting anybody, just dancing around. I don't know. 15.
15? Okay.
Yeah.
So as you peer into this room, it's very narrow. On the
Wow,
left,
this is one narrow room.
good observation.
Thank you.
On the right, you don't see anything. It looks very dark. But on the left, you see what appears to be cryopods, 3 of them lined up. Give me a perception roll to see if the labeling made it through the frost.
13.
It did not. You just see labels on each of the pods, but they're all frosted over.
Okay. Can I see who's in the pods?
No, they just look like drones, basically. Like the shape of the drones.
Bobo, read these. What do they say?
I got you. Don't worry about it. I'd have a beer, guys, but you know.
So he's seeing double vision. Oh,
Every time.
this is the real reason he has so many dice.
Every time.
Bobo looks at the labels.
I don't know. Something about him, Bobo. I can't see him. It's probably because the room's so narrow. It's throwing me off.
So Bobo gets a +10. He's got a 23, and as he's looking at him, he realizes they're frosted over. But he has a genius idea.
Sure,
He
yeah.
pours a little whiskey on each of the labels, and it kind of defrosts.
And then I
that.
get underneath him. I mean, we don't
Never
waste
waste
it. Yeah.
As they're being wiped off on these things, you see the words Superboy, Starfire. Try to think of another Teen Titan.
Beast Boy?
Beast Boy. That was.
Superboy, Starfire, another teenage hero.
The only one that appears to have anybody in it, though, is the Superboy pod.
Does it look like Superboy or just a drone?
Looks like a drone.
like a robot drone? Like
No.
a Terminator Superboy?
Like a digitized Alfred style drone.
So evil.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Quite obviously.
Yeah. All right. I was just like, should I free him? But obviously not if he's evil.
Now,
You
it
could
looks
convince
very
him.
digitized, like
I'm
he's
like-
going through something. But you do recognize it as Connor.
Okay, so he's got a clone of a digitized Superboy in there, Bobo. That's not good. What? You do your thing, I do mine.
That's fair.
All right, so where are we
should
at?
disconnect
All right.
this thing
So
and
I
shut him
whispered,
down.
I whispered to my scarab to
Oh, I think you're
scan
gonna
the
whisper
room.
to Murder Machine for a second.
And,
Yes, Mr. Cord. Quiet. Well, I can't speak quietly, Mr. Cord. I have one volume.
Why do you want him to be quiet? He's literally sitting in front of you.
no, my scarab.
No, but Murder Machine.
I need it whispering in my ear.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. I need you to scan the room while I talk to him and see if anything activates.
Okay.
And keep me informed.
It's a very bad scarab with an 11.
I mean, we already knew that. He's
drunk.
on my shoulder. Okay, so I go, whoa. Hey, Bruce.
He still hasn't called to you.
What's I go,
He's good.
I go, what's with the new look? It looks like you boosted this from Cyborg.
What would you?
It looks like
is he
you-
talking funny again?
And then I go,
I heard him yell boosted. I don't know what is he boost mobiling something?
and I continue talking to him. I go, but don't get me wrong. It looks great. You're the gold standard of the Batman.
Does any of this
right
mean
now.
anything to you, Michael?
Boosted gold. I mean, I'm Booster Gold, so he obviously can't be talking about me.
And I go, look, okay, outside I saw some weird Alfreds that were just punching each other, and I don't know what's going on. And so I came inside to see whether or not there was anything controlling these or messing with them, and I found you. And you seem cool, Bruce. We got a rapport. We know each other. We're buds. I can show you my OMAC suit later.
Give me a roll.
13.
It's not a 20.
All right.
You're going to use it this early in the campaign?
Nah.
Or session, I can't.
Yes, yes,
Hold on, so I got a 13. What's that? Persuasion
Yeah.
or perception?
Let's do persuasion because it's still
Or
not going to add up.
deception.
What was your deception?
What if I
No.
use both? So 13.
So
plus
Murder Machine
5
would
plus
be deception,
17.
technically. He's
Yes.
trying to
Yeah.
deceive.
But it's still Batman.
Well, I mean, that's up to you. Whatever.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just saying.
he's
it
I
wouldn't
know.
be
I gave him a shot. I did.
yeah.
Okay. Anyway, Murder Machine takes a couple steps towards you. Puts
then
his
take
hand
his
on your
top-
shoulder.
Oh.
So you want me to believe? All digitized, by the way, but I can't. You know what I mean? So you want me to believe?
And I stab him
It literally just breaks off. Like
What did you
with my beetle? Jesus.
it's Cyborg. Do you remember what he was built out of in this thing?
Yeah, but do you remember what Scarab is?
Okay. Oh, hold
He's
on.
insane. And I could roll a 20.
I will give you that. If you can roll a 20 or hero point, you will puncture the Murder Machine.
That would have been awesome.
That would have been so good.
if you had rolled a 20.
Do I want a hero point?
Cling. So you want me to believe that not only
Sorry,
have you
I
entered
saw-
into
I saw a
Chicago,
spider.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
getting it for you.
You want me to believe that not only did you enter Chicago, walk past all of my digitized Alfreds,
I didn't really.
you
walk,
came to
but yes.
Stars Lab. You went past the military, through the destruction. You've missed the giant dark multiversal tower.
Correct.
You are unaware entirely of the Batman who laughs arriving on the scene and all the superheroes fighting against him.
You are correct.
And you just came to find out what's going on.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide which side I want to be on. I like being on the winning team. And so I'm doing
Well, then
research.
let's have a talk, Ted.
Okay, I like this.
Give me another acrobatics roll with a disadvantage.
Okay, 15. 15.
Well, plus whatever you're.
Plus, like 13. So 28? You said acrobatics?
Yep.
Yep, 28.
28. All right. The cables start to come at you again.
Like, whoa, watch the cables, dude. I'm not into that kind of thing. Jesus, man.
Okay. Now, Andy,
More like
what are you doing?
bondage machine.
I like poke my head out the door.
For those who are wondering, the cables thing is not something I came up with. If you read the end of one of the issues,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
That's what he uses.
I'm so glad
What is he doing? Who is he talking to?
So as you poke your
Why
head
does
out, now you
Batman
see
look like
yeah,
that?
as you see Batman Cyborg with his arm on Ted's shoulder, holding him in place.
I go, okay, Bobo, try to kill this drone of Superboy if you could. Just make it so he can't come to life out of that thing for me. I'm gonna go save Ted. And then I fly down the hallway.
As you poke your head out, before you take off down there.
okay.
Okay. Hold on, let me see if he... Okay. Murder Machine looks to the right, sees you poke your head out. Oh, we won't be having any of that. And you just see the door swing shut.
Good
with
luck, Ted.
With a horrified look on Ted's face.
I need an adult.
All right, well, I guess I'm gonna check the next door on the left.
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Sirens begin to blare. Alarms begin to go off. You begin to hear over the loudspeaker intruders on the main point. And to your right, on the right wall, just to specify where we're at, where the two hallways are, you begin to see a warm spot beginning to form up.
Bobo, we should leave.
You know, I 100% agree with you on that one.
Did you kill the Superboy?
I unplugged it. I hope that did it.
I'm sure that'll be fine. Okay, so
I just started unplugging wires.
that works. Perfect. Okay, so where's the red spot? Between between the two doors.
If you're right here, like this is
Yes.
the hallway. That's the door that Ted just got locked behind.
Okay.
On the left is two more doors. On your
Right.
right is a wall, and here's the red spot. Okay?
Okay.
Right behind it is the hallway that goes to the right. Behind you is the exit you guys just walked in through.
Bobo, where do you think they're keeping Cyborg in this place?
Bobo chimes in that the sword of the Nightmaster
Sure.
is beginning to glow, but it's not that strong. I like your idea of us finding Cyborg. We should probably move from this spot within the next couple of seconds.
So, like, mildly evil?
yeah, it's like...
Not that bad.
It's indifferent. It's like, I don't
Mostly
know.
mischievous kind of people. Okay, I pick up Bobo.
You pick him up?
I pick up Bobo.
Okay,
Come on,
no, Bobo's on your shoulders with the sword.
I was
yeah,
gonna
Michael!
say.
And we start flying.
Where are you heading to?
You got the map of the place we're in?
So you are here.
Okay.
That was the room with the with
Sure.
the chiropods. That is where it's heating up right there.
Okay.
So you're basically right here. This is the heat spot. This is where Ted's at.
And that's the other hallway?
This would be the other hallway going
I go
this.
down that hallway. Then.
Okay. So as you come around, give me a perception check.
20. Not
20?
Natural. Not
All right.
natural.
You see a couple cameras down that hallway, but you do notice that this hallway is darker than the rest and appears like they just didn't bother with security for this.
Okay. Good to know.
As in, like, they can't see you in this hallway.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Bobo chimes in. I don't think they can see us in this hallway, Michael.
Oh, good to know, Bobo. Thank you. Don't know why I didn't get that from my own natural perception.
As in, no cameras are watching this hallway. And it
You
looks,
said there was cameras.
no, but I said they're at the end of the hall.
Oh.
At the end. So, like, this hallway just appears dark. No one's watching it.
The tide. And the hallway goes all the way down?
It goes all the way down, and then it's a T. This is where you came in. So this
Okay.
would be your doorway out.
Okay.
This is more...
See you later, Ted. We leave.
Okay, so while you
know
think
we
about
try
what
to
you
find
want
a nice spot that the evil Batman aren't at and just live the rest of our lives.
I mean,
out.
there's a smoking area outside. Don't forget.
true.
Can light it on fire,
While
get
you're
swamped
deciding
in.
what to do with that hallway,
Okay.
Ted, you're currently kind of locked in place with the murder machine. He's got his hand on his shoulder very awkwardly.
I'm like nervously laughing.
He seems really into this. Tentacles are coming.
Give me a perception roll.
20.
20?
Yes.
Okay, so now that he's up close to you, You're starting
His
to.
breath is minty fresh.
It's digitized minty breath.
Digitized minty fresh.
It smells like it would taste like War Machine. See our comics experiment to get that joke.
You notice that the overall appearance, he looks younger, like a young Batman. You're not quite sure.
He's good.
Almost like a Robert Pattinson. No, I'm kidding.
Not looking good.
You're looking a little sparkly, bud.
Actually, if I remember correctly, Murder Machine did kind of sparkle.
He did.
He's got like a sparkle going on. So Murder Machine turns to you. So you want to join up with my efforts? I have a way to do this.
I like my own brain. Just for the record.
Ooh, not really part of his method.
This is not a part of the plan.
I can't really help if I can't think, bud. I thought you were supposed to be smart.
It's perfectly fine, because once we plug you in, your brain will be a part of the hive mind of Murder Machine.
Murder Machines.
Murder Machine?
Machine?
Okay. Well, do you want me to explain me your plan to decide so I can pick whether
Ted,
or not
really
I
well
want to
known
join?
for sentence structure. Explain me your plans.
Yo, you explain me your plan, little.
Plan explained to me.
So
Sum it up.
In this time period right now. Please.
Well, we're just gonna plug you into the rest of the machines, and you can join the
And
Murder
a
Machine.
hero point, bitch! All right, so this is my hero point. Get ready for this. All right.
Just hero point him out of existence. Murder Machine was never there.
All right, so this is my plan. Okay, describe the room to me so I can get
That
in.
one.
Okay, so
right, four walls.
So where
There's four
are the-
walls, screens on the right,
Screens
and
are on
nothing
the-
but wires on the left wall and the wall on the far back.
And they're all
Okay,
trying
so-
to bang
so-
you.
The
And they're all
screens-
trying to bang you.
The screens are on the right.
Yes.
Murder Machine's in front of me.
Yes.
The door's behind him.
Yeah. No, there's no door. The door's right to your left.
The door's to my left.
Yeah, you're literally standing
right
in the
to
doorway.
your
You've
left.
never
Why
moved
don't
into.
you-
Okay.
You didn't move into the room at all.
I just wanted to make sure. I just
Murder
wanted to
Machine
make
came
sure.
to you because you kept rolling out of the wires
Well, that's just it.
and didn't leave. Why didn't he leave?
I just wanted to make sure because I had rolled around the room. I didn't know where I was anymore, and it's
you
very
were
key.
Scooby Dooing it in one spot.
It's very key to my plan where I
Okay.
am. Okay. So, because I'm hero pointing, I get to do some crazy shit.
Do whatever you want.
I grab him with my scarab strength. I move him. I put my feet on his chest. Like I jump up. I activate my rocket booster. So I launch
Ooh.
him into the wires in the
Okay.
giant jumbled mess. It pushes me backwards. I get slightly injured because I smash into the computer screens. But the computer screens, some of them are smashed. I use my energy pattern disruption to deactivate all the computers with all the technology, all the schematics, all of that stuff. And while he's still jumbled like that, I shoot towards the door and I dimension step / shift through the door to the hallway.
Okay. I'll let you do it.
Yes!
Because, chat, I've learned Dan does this, and I have a plan. So, as you kick back Murder Machine and he hits the wall, he begins to crumple into a mess.
Okay.
And the digitized bat symbol seems to part. And you realize it isn't Murder Machine. You've just kicked back Tim Drake from the evil timeline in which he timed up with Brother Omac, whatever the hell he teamed up with that.
Brother Omac.
You realize very quickly you've actually just kicked back Red Robin. And as he gets knocked back, the alarms begin to blare again.
Okay.
And you begin to hear fake Murder Machine down.
That's a weird way to call him, but okay.
Fake Murder Machine down.
I mean, I would
Not
call him
Murder
Drake
Machine
Machine,
down.
but-
Not Murder Machine down.
I mean, I'm going to say right now, I'm still not upset with myself.
No,
He was as strong
your
as
dimension
Murder
shifted out
Machine.
into the hallway. Now, as you step back into that hallway, that wall now heats up and melts away.
and Murder Machine comes down.
Okay.
Out steps
Murder Machine.
two digitized members of the Teen Titans, Starfire.
And the other one.
The other one. I had Raven, but I couldn't think of her name at the time.
Oh, okay.
But she's with Starfire. So Raven and Starfire step out. They're fully coated in the digitized mess that is this whole thing. And you're now getting a better picture as to what's going on in this Murder Machine headquarters.
Okay. My turn?
Yeah.
I get my
Well,
last...
actually, no. Andy. What do you... You hear a lot of stuff happening in that hallway right behind you.
I'm like, Bobo.
Yes, Andy.
Let's just keep
yes,
going.
Michael.
Why did you call me that? Let's just keep going.
Stop metagaming, Bobo.
Yeah, Jesus, Bobo.
So you just keep walking straight.
Well, we're floating, but yes.
I like how we're
'Cause, I mean,
questioning
I-
me leaving the
You
room,
heard
but not
all of
him
that going
ditching
on,
me.
but he didn't say anything.
I was gonna say I hear a
yelled
bunch of
his name.
explosions. I'm like,
I yelled your name.
In which you already knew something.
I already knew something was going on back there. That's why we left. So realistically, Booster would be like, we're not gonna be like, we should probably turn around, huh? No, we gotta find Cyborg.
Bobo was like, I think whatever was going through the wall got through the wall.
yeah, we gotta get the hell out of here and find Cyborg. We're
All
gonna
right, so
go
you go straight down to the end of the hallway.
Take a lift.
You can see the hallways a little bit better now. With these swirling red lights, you're getting glimpses of
Do I
them.
hear fake murder machine down?
Yes, you hear that over the thing.
Fake murder machine? What the hell are they talking about?
I was going to call him faux murder machine, but just fake works.
That actually would have been better. I
Faux
think I
murder
would have
machine
been-
down. Okay.
At least that sounds fancy.
What are they talking about? Faux murder machine. What do you think, Bobo?
I think it's that weird dish that they have in Thailand. What's that? Pho?
Oh, yeah. That's
like,
good, yeah. So somebody probably dropped some.
Yeah, they probably dropped their meals.
in the break room. That makes sense. All right, we keep going.
Okay, so you're at the hallway. You got
smell.
a T section in front of you. To your right, you just see more hallways with another T section. And to your left, you see...
Cyborg.
No, it's a hallway.
Standing in the hallway.
He's just, hey, what's going
He's
on?
got water walking back from the water cooler.
What's up, man?
You see another hallway. So basically, you see this, and to your right, you see it kind of dip into an alcove.
Okay.
And to your left, you see a door, and then straight ahead, you see a lot of electricity blaring off. You see what appears to be the base of the dark dimension tower.
I bet that's where Cyborg is.
And you also see a whole bunch of digitized Alfreds just moving around, but they seem oblivious to you or the sirens.
Bubba, would you say that Cyborg is probably at the base of that dark tower thing?
I don't know. It's probably a separate quest from our other quest, so they probably wouldn't be in the same location.
Yeah, that's true.
Bubba's got you on the metagaming.
Wait. So Cyborg isn't supposed to be in this building?
He is.
Oh, okay.
He is. Don't worry.
I bet that's where all the metal is, though.
That I would agree with you on that one.
But we're probably going to need Cyborg and Ted to help that.
Probably.
Okay, then.
Or we could just get out of here alone and see how that
just leave?
Just see how that pans out.
Classic Booster. Leaving while everyone else is in danger.
To me, you're fine. Being murdered by murder machine.
A faux murder machine. You don't know what that
Murder
means, but
machine.
No machine.
I don't know if that was faux murder machine. It seems really weird to me.
Maybe Foe Machine tripped on the other side of the building.
Yeah, it's true. We don't know. He could be falling down.
That's his
All right,
life
so
alert.
tower metal is straight in front of me. Behind me is another hallway, a T section.
yeah.
All right, I'm going the other way. I'm not going towards the tower then. I got to find me some Cyborg.
Okay, so go in the opposite direction.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I'm not going towards all the Alfreds.
It's a lot of Alfreds.
It's a lot of Alfreds.
I won't lie. For some reason, I thought the fake murder machine had Cyborg's head.
The fake murder machine?
Yeah, for some reason, I thought like everything was plugged through Cyborg's head. I don't know why.
That's
Okay.
deceased.
Deceased. Okay.
You keep mixing this up with deceased.
I do. They're very
What?
similar.
I was like, why would you mix up two dark and demented universes?
I know, right?
All right, so you walk down that hallway. To your right,
I'm
you recognize
floating.
the way you got in.
Right, I go left.
Okay, so you go left. There is a doorway to your right. Ignore this one because we're not doing a small
peek.
passage. There's a second doorway there and a doorway to the left.
I peek. Cyborg?
And inside, you see a series of wires and Vic's head.
That's super convenient.
Hold on, are you being serious?
I open it. I walk in. Dude! Bubba, watch the door.
Wait, what do you mean it's super convenient? You've doubled back around the whole
It's just the next room I came to. It was very convenient. Bubba, watch the door. Okay. Not great with technology.
Vic looks at you.
how to
You have to disconnect me.
I got this.
Okay. Be careful. The Teen Titans have been changed.
Well, that's not good. Oh, I bet that's who Ted's fighting right now. Bubba, we're going to need to go back down that hallway.
Back with Ted.
Okay.
You have Raven and you have Starfire in front of you. Digitized.
Wait, Raven?
Yeah.
Oh, it was Raven? Okay, I'm just forgetting so many people right now. Okay, Raven
There's
and
3.
Starfire. Well, no, because we said Beast Boy was the third, and
No,
we
no,
already
that
had
was just a
Superboy.
cryo chamber.
Oh, I thought these two had escaped from... Okay, that's why I'm confused, because you said Starfire was one of the ones in the tubes.
No, I said Superboy was, and that was the only body.
Exactly. So there were two.
Do we
other
need the
tubes.
whiteboard for you to keep track of who we've come across?
Anyway, Starfire.
I'm drinking it.
Raven.
Starfire Raven.
Yeah.
Then in front of them, like a beaming of like a hologram.
Okay.
Murder Machine Tim's head.
Okay.
Do you really think that this is going to be the end of your adventure, Ted? You could just let them take you now and we can have you join us. You wanted to join the winning side. In digitized voicing on.
What?
I wanted to join.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yeah.
Why does Dick talk like this?
It's Tim.
I'm sorry,
Tim.
Tim.
Because it's Tim.
Ted.
Dick doesn't.
What are you doing?
It's William Shatner.
I am Tim Drake.
It's got a weird
I am
inflection.
Murder Machine.
Faux Murder Machine.
I am Faux Machine.
You still have a time. You still have a time.
You started doing it again.
You still have time to join us, Ted. You don't want my father to find out you're running rampant in his base.
You know what?
What?
Maybe if you were the real Murder Machine, but you're nothing but a phony. A big, fat
Roll an
phony.
acrobatics to see if you can dodge Raven and Starfire.
It's a 10.
You don't.
23.
All right, so you get blasted.
Really? 23?
It's Raven and Starfire.
Yeah, but they're not themselves. And if I've learned anything from comics, it's they're slightly weaker when they're being controlled by someone else. And that's how people always get the upper hand. Do you not watch things?
Yeah, I don't watch anything.
He doesn't read comics anymore.
doesn't.
I don't read
No,
comics.
he really
No,
doesn't.
since he got removed from the
From
podcast.
the podcast, yeah. Ben's the Comicstorian who doesn't read any comics.
He's the comic list story.
I only read Avatar, The Last Airbender. I actually didn't read that comic. I stand.
didn't.
I don't
Yeah.
even-
What is it? You kept
didn't
calling him
even watch the
Soka.
show.
Ahsoka.
Ung.
16 plus 21. 37.
Okay. I definitely think it was a little off, but we're just going to go with that so we can keep moving the game forward.
Okay.
So you're knocked back, but you don't take initial lethal
We'll
damage.
say 25.
Okay.
Because this
Pretty
is
sure there's a secondary.
9. I'll call it 9.
But we'll play it safe because you did roll high enough that I think it would have beat whatever the roll was.
Right.
Yeah.
You go, oh, jeez, lady. You almost hurt me.
The scarab,
What'd I say to her?
The scarab chimes in. I'm really embarrassed to be attached to you, Mr. Cord.
This is what you get for being on my shoulder, bitch.
If you want, I can move to your codpiece.
It actually probably would be better.
The swords would be very convenient. I already know how to sword fight. No. All right. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
All right, so you get blasted.
And I go, oh, lady, jeez.
We established you said that.
Yes, I actually did say.
He's making sure it's in canon.
Oh, okay.
Wanted to
what
make
did you
sure you
say?
all know. I went, jeez, lady. That almost
Wait,
hurt.
wait, was it Lady G's
No,
or
Lady-
Cheese
no,
Lady?
Cheese Lady.
Geez, lady,
Yes.
can we check with our historians? We'll check with the canon.
Our
Can we
Cape
get a
and
fact
Palstorians?
Yeah. So, okay, what do you do?
So
Raven and Starfire are standing in front of you. Why did I close the book? Their stats are right here.
how are they standing in front of me? Are they lined up? Are
Kinda
they
like-
Side by side.
Kind of like sexy.
Yeah. They're doing a swimsuit pose.
Yeah.
All right, my first thought, I take a moment, I go, mental image, click. All right,
Did
cool.
you know
I
that
got
there's
that.
a villain called the Silver Swan?
Yes.
Did you really?
Yes.
You know, we'll talk about that later. That's another discussion for another day.
Okay. We should do a comic experiments, which are those books, and we just go, who the hell is this?
All right. So,
She's standing like that. See?
Yeah,
Sexy.
this is her
Sexy.
pose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
ooh.
Yeah.
Well, then this
Not-
is the
Not looking terrible.
absolute
There you go.
perfect move. I
Oh,
flash
Lord.
them.
Ah, nice. And
I
illegal.
flash them, and while I'm flashing them, I'm taking out my lasso. I'm gonna describe my full.
Both of the women go, what the hell?
Yes.
Jeez, man.
Okay, so I flash them, and as I flash them, for the record, guys, I do have actual flashers, but this is way better. As an
Sure,
action
yeah,
flash.
yeah. Obviously.
So I flash them, and I reach down.
He's wearing a skin tight suit. Like,
Yeah, I'm aware. Trust me, I have to stand next to him half the time when he's flashing.
Yeah. Don't you worry, it's very revealing.
Okay.
And as I flash them, as they get distracted, I reach down and I pull out my lasso of truth.
Okay, well, let me see if they even get distracted. You didn't hero point your flash. You already hero pointed getting away from Ted.
It's a 32.
I'm sure it was.
On a D20? It was a 32 on a D20.
It's a 5.
Okay, well, let me see if I can get out of that.
If they roll a 1, I'm going to be so happy.
You don't have something to add to it for the flash?
Oh, blinding flash.
Well, hold on.
Plus 8, so
8, so
13.
13. Okay. Green is Starfire. Well, green is going to be Raven because it seems like darker would make more sense. And this sky blue cloud one.
And the other one, Starfire. Ooh.
Well, Starfire didn't make it.
Starfire was like, ah!
She's actually turned on a little bit. You're welcome. That's their whole thing on their planet. They're sexual people. Anyway, keep going.
Dan's backstorying Starfire now.
I mean, that.
Tell me her history, Dan. Do a Danism.
All right.
No, I'm kidding.
So,
I'm kidding. Please stop.
she makes out with people to learn languages.
Okay, so
Who
but
doesn't?
Raven's fine. What do you do? Because Raven just looks at Starfire like, what have you done? She's
I
Terminator.
lasso Starfire.
You lasso her?
I lasso
Terminator?
Starfire.
She's Terminator.
What have you done? Listen to me.
17.
I'll be back.
I say dodge.
Nat
That'd be a dodge.
20.
Okay, you've grabbed Starfire.
I grab Starfire and I go, who are
Wait.
you?
You're over with you.
All right, Vic,
I'm doing cliffhangers through the whole episode.
How do I
know, I hate
unplug
you.
you?
Huh?
How do I unplug you? without breaking you.
Without breaking you. I legitimately have no idea. There's so many wires. There are orifices I didn't know I had.
Well, can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. Let's do this. Better idea. Bobo, you're super intelligent. Unplug Vic.
Just cut the wires.
Bobo just takes a sip of his whiskey. I have no idea what's going on in this room.
well.
Give me a technology roll. See if you get an idea what you're doing.
Where is my technology? I had technology on here.
Look at our Twitch chat based upon your whole actions. This is going to be a weird Justice League sexual harassment seminar.
Hey, it's not my fault Starfire was turned on, okay? That was her whole thing.
Is it 39?
You see the numbers from Vic.
Oh my God.
Literally, it's like your vision hones in.
Just
You literally see
plus
blue,
22.
green,
12.
red, and you know
So
exactly.
29.
29. Sorry, 29.
29. Yeah, I mean, you still.
I've been drinking.
I was like,
I even put it in
modifier do you have?
I have 100. There's 112.
I actually rolled a
But looking at it, it's
negative
almost like, have you ever seen that movie, what's
Rain
that
Man?
one? Not Rain Man. Well, I guess Rain Man would work too.
9. Ocean's 11?
No, Limitless. With
Oh,
Bradley
yeah,
Cooper.
yeah.
The numbers start appearing over your head.
The numbers make
You start to see the lines connecting everything, and you know
Oh, beautiful
exactly what to do. Now demonstrate how you disconnect everything.
Am I the only one that just saw?
Just grab his head and rip it out.
See, now I'm just picturing it though as like one of those montage moments, but it's all just different angles of you ripping his head off.
I'm like, Vic, I 100% see how this is supposed to work. Yeah.
As you yank him out, he screams like, ah! Oh.
That's not that bad. Right?
that was perfectly fine. Okay, so now you're holding the head of Vic.
All right, so I pull out a what do you call it?
Don't know. A lighter?
No.
You're doing this.
Yeah,
Booster
I'm
turned
gonna,
into
like,
Sherlock
clip
from
him to my-
BBC.
I'm gonna clip him to my belt.
Oh,
So, you
so
just
like
have the head of Vic.
like a carabiner
Yeah,
kind of
carabiner.
thing?
Yeah. So I clip him on my belt with a carabiner. All right, let's go find Ted. I'm sure he's fine though.
Don't worry.
Vic responds with, based on what I know, being connected to the system, he's currently battling against a digitized Starfire and Raven.
We're going.
We've got to go.
We're going, and I casually stroll back down the hallway towards Ted.
Okay, so you go all the way down the hallway, and as you turn the corner, everything Ted just did is there. You come around the corner, and you just see Ted. Like, he's got the lasso around Starfire, but he's also, like, weirdly holding her in, like, a movie
Kinky.
bow road.
Yeah.
Raven's just kind of confused, about to lift her cape up. You see a hologram of
flash me.
Tim, who you now recognize as Tim, when he was the murder machine. Instantly, you go, faux murder machine.
Faux. I look at both. Faux murder machine.
So you're aware of the whole situation.
Now it makes sense.
I thought it was kind of like FOMO, fear of missing out, but on murdering.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and as I come around the corner,
What are you looking for?
my bat belt.
Oh.
Give me a minute. I'm just turning my pages very slowly.
He's just Mimir from God of War 4.
Yes. Why do you think I did that?
Andy's assimilating heads now.
Yep.
It's just easier.
He's going to collect them.
It's just easier that way. I'm going to go ahead and just pull out an explosive batarang and throw it at the back of Raven's head.
Okay. Well, she's currently occupied by him, so I'll give you an advantage on that roll.
Oh, fantastic.
I mean, he's like tangling with them.
Yeah.
He's creating the next sexual harassment
Oh,
seminar.
thank God I had advantage.
Yes.
3 to 14.
Definitely.
So 26.
That would've hit
26.
me.
All right. There's
That would have hit me real bad. I like treble.
kaboom.
The best part about this campaign.
Did you know there's a
I haven't
superhero called the
soiled
Red
myself
Devil? I thought there was the Blue Devil. I guess it would make sense this is a Red Devil.
The Red Devil,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
DC's Daredevil.
No, it's not.
It's the opposite of the Blue Devil.
And there's
The worst
that
is the
guy's
Jersey Devil.
Well, Raven just disappeared.
Yep, she's dead. I don't know what to do.
God.
What is up with you?
Ben is awful with his dice.
All right. Anyway, she is going to. You got advantage. What'd you get on it? We'll go toughness because she's not aware of it. Well, fortitude.
26.
Well, toughness is a 5 on this. 26.
26.
19 plus 5. 24. If I had gone with fortitude, that would have been a 27.
Well, luckily you didn't.
I know.
Whew, thank goodness, like chess, where you take your hand off it.
Count.
It's done.
The chess rules.
Yeah.
All right. So Raven, as she's about to weave up her cloak, she's getting ready to attack.
I'm Raven.
I'm Raven.
I'm gonna do Raven things.
And as she gets hit in the head, you just think to yourself, that's so Raven. Because she gets blown up, falls.
That is not so Raven. I throw it at her.
So you blow up her head, she falls to the ground. And you still see this weird lasso of truth entanglement with Ted. Ted at this point now...
I'm not even getting into that one.
...has the lasso wrapped around his forearm. It then comes around and it's wrapping around Starfire's torso. Then somehow comes around his own neck, back around her leg, and they're just like in a pretzel format while he's trying to...
Why are you being kinky right now? We don't have time for this.
I've been wanting to play a lot of Twister lately.
That's
No
fair.
one's been willing.
All right, so
I've
what do
asked
you do
like
then?
5 times.
You to your out of your peripheral, you saw Raven about to attack you, and you were panicking about that. But then you saw an explosion go off.
I was gonna say, I hope I noticed.
And
an
you glance
explosion.
down the hallway just to see Michael giving you a...
Oh. Not that?
I was expecting a thumbs up.
Oh. My bad.
And I look at him and I just go,
Just so we're clear, I want you to look down the hallway and me, Bobo, and Mimir's head of Cyborg just come like strolling around the corner, pull out a batarang, boom, and I look at you. All in slow motion.
Everything
And
else is in normal
I'm
speed.
watching
You're
it.
doing this in slow
I'm
motion.
watching him. I'm just sitting there kind of
Bobo's
like,
looking at you confused.
But still doing it with me. That's the best part.
I'm confused.
That's what I use my
myself
hero
a
point
moment.
for. I slow everything down just so we can come around and look cool.
All right.
All right, so I go, and I start whispering to Starfire. I'm like,
Now you're
who
whispering
are
sweet
you?
nothings to stuff.
Like, who are you?
girl?
Hey, Starfire, you want to learn some English?
Wow, that was creepy. I know it's a fictional character, but still.
She's an adult. It's okay.
Depends on what planet we're on.
I don't know. Anyway, I'm talking to her, and I'm essentially like, who are you? What do you stand for? Because the lasso of truth is around her, and I've learned in previous sessions that this can break mind control, as well as, thank you, Justice League Dark Apocalypse War. I have canon proof that this works. Thank you. And it worked on Wonder Woman of all people, so let's be honest, it works on everyone.
Fear not. I also based the digitized versions of the Teen Titans on Apocalypse War.
How cool is that
perfect.
scene?
Where do you think I got the idea to digitize the Teen Titans?
I
None
had
of
a
Ben's
feeling.
ideas are original.
Honestly,
We're
when you
in
said-
death metal.
when you said digitized versions of people, I was like, no.
What you should have said
Would he?
words were, how you doing?
Well, she's not come to yet.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
She responds with "I'm Starfire," and then she starts repeating numbers 00100, and you seem to be getting through. But the digitization, that's a word now, is totally working.
The de-digitization?
The D.
Okay.
So what do you do? She's not attacking.
I throw a second
Okay.
batarang at the back of her head.
I yelled to Boost. Boost! You got this, bro?
Just gonna let her go.
No, I'm still holding on to her.
Got what?
Okay. Well,
This.
Raven's just on the ground.
I was going to
Yeah,
say,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
like only one guy and he's closer to you.
Oh, what? Faux murder machine?
No, you're just seeing a hologram head. The body's still in the room. You phased out.
Oh, yeah.
I flip off the head.
Faux murder machine just kind of goes.
Vic, how do we defeat faux murder machine?
Vic looks at you and just. I didn't know this was going on. Is that Tim?
This is the dumbest cyborg I've ever heard of.
He's been plugged into a computer.
He's been connected to
clunk.
the
Yeah,
building
he
that's been
would know.
controlling everything.
He didn't.
Clunk, clunk. Are you sure you're not? You're working all right in here?
You've been drinking.
For Starfire and Raven, we can just plug them back into the cryopods that turn them into that. I don't know. Superboy might still be around and give you a hint that that's where you should plug people in.
We might have unplugged him.
You've killed Superboy.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Better than have him turn against us.
That's true.
Last thing you want is
Listen, you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs.
You've killed Superboy and you're okay with
To
it.
be fair, Bobo unplugged him. How could you, Bobo?
Bo was like, well, you can't make an omelet without making it break.
I'm saying, all right. Dad, bring Starfire back to the thing. I'll grab Raven.
I
Her
didn't know.
head's still intact, right?
What?
Did I blow up her head? or
No,
is
you like knocked her out. Superheroes.
okay,
They walk
yeah,
out of
yeah.
entire explosions.
Sure,
It's fine.
yeah.
She gets up, half her head's missing.
Unless you're Clint Barton, then you get injured every time.
Every time.
He's the only one with a Band-Aid on his nose.
Yep.
All right, so.
I clip Vic back.
All right, cool.
I pick up Raven.
You just haul her into the room?
Yeah.
Okay, so.
No, what else?
I'm assuming you plug both
What are you doing
Starfire.
in there?
Don't worry about it. We're plugging them back into the thing, and we plug back in Superboy. You know, maybe. I mean,
You don't mention Superboy's unplugged. You just, as you're plugging, you're just like, and plug it.
Well, I mean, it's only been a couple minutes. It takes a little while for the fridge to lose its cool. You know.
I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
I'll let you do that.
Oh God, he's starting to defrost.
Okay, so you put them back in the machines. Vic informs you that it's going to take a little while for them to be de-digitized.
Sure.
So perhaps we should move on to getting rid of this entire base.
Right. So blow up the base within a minute. All right.
Well, guess what? We've already set up some explosives.
It's true. But we need to go get
At one door?
We need to go get the metal. We
Do you
did
not
actually
remember?
set it up at 2.
There was
Oh,
a second
yeah.
room that we set like a trail up.
That's right. Yeah, because you guys had this whole elaborate thing that we
Yeah,
thought he
have
was
you
going to
never
blow.
seen Terminator? We're gonna go find
All right.
the metal, the Easiums.
Yes.
Okay, so you're back over here now.
Yeah.
Back at the cryo rooms.
Oh, should we go kill Murder Machine?
He's still locked in that room.
We don't know where Murder Machine is.
Should
That's
we go
Tim
kill
Drake.
faux Murder Machine?
I mean, I kind of
Should we
took
plug
care of him.
Tim Drake? How do you mean you took care of him?
I took care of him. Don't you worry.
Is he dead?
Yeah, I took care of him.
What does that mean? But was just like, what does that even mean?
I literally saw a hologram of
Vic,
him.
Vic goes,
looking at
what
me.
does that even mean?
Yeah, but did you see
Booster, do you have a
him?
dumb Ted from another timeline?
Yes.
I'm just gonna say, you know what?
Yes.
Can you not take the hint from the fact that there's a guy named Fake Murder Machine that's
Right.
capable of very, very strong things? Don't you think he would have been able to come into this hallway himself without having to send a hologram to be here this entire time? No? Cool. Smart. I took care of him. Bitch. Okay.
Vic just looks up to you like, what the?
No. All right. Well, we saw the tower.
Yes,
that probably
you've seen
has
the location you need to
the
go.
Easium metal.
Yeah.
We should probably go get it. And then blow up the building afterwards.
I like it.
Okay.
Vic, is there a self-destruct on this building? If we plug you back in, you could set it off?
There is not a self-destruct in this building.
Son of a bitch.
Is there a room that has...
But if you can find my body, I could open up boom tubes and we can get the Teen Titans out.
Vic, where's your body?
When I was reading it, you were very close to it when you just went the wrong way. So at the
We go the other way.
So that little alcove, you were going to find Vic's body, but you went the other way.
We go back up to that hallway.
While we're doing that, I'm looking around to see if there's anything that could be used for a makeshift bomb or some sort of chemical explosion.
I look for a phased pulse rifle in the 30-watt range. It's a Terminator reference.
I was like, I think that's a Terminator reference.
Terminator
Or that's just Andy being really obscure with something.
19.
No, you don't find anything explosive other than the cryo chambers, which you plugged people into.
Well, I mean,
But we're going to unplug them at some point.
I figured there might be, considering there was an entire room full of explosive stuff. You never know.
Well, I mean, that's
Plus,
back
it's
over
Star
here.
Labs. I feel like everything can explode here.
I mean, that is true.
Yeah, did we find like a spare Superman armor lying around?
just lying around.
That'd be super convenient.
Spare Superman?
Armor.
Oh, okay.
Star Labs always has some sort of armor he's using.
You guys haven't searched every room yet.
I search every room.
You know what? You know what? While he's doing that, I'll peek into
Do
some
not
of the
have
doors.
that much time. If you
No,
remember, there are
don't.
alarms going off and alerting
Oh, yeah.
everyone.
All right, we're just gonna go back up the hallway.
I mean, if
towards
you-
the dark tower.
Are you
thing.
hearing that noise?
No.
No.
Like,
Okay.
you just wow. What? Vix?
I'm still working on my roadster from the bar. I'm so messed up right now. I don't even care.
Oh god.
We
Wait
go,
a minute. What?
We go to that alcove that conveniently has Vic's body.
So you plug Vic's body back in. It seems a little off. He says, conveniently, my boom tubes won't work until we finish up your mission here. I had reasons, but I forgot what my reasons were why Vic's body won't work. So we're just going to say Vic's body won't work until you're done.
well, luckily the tower is there.
Yeah.
It's
so,
like 6 feet away from us.
no,
There's a bunch of digitized Alfreds.
right. So what are you going to do about them? You have you, Bobo, Vic, and Ted. I'll ask you what you're
Starfire.
going to do. No, they're plugged in.
They're plugged in.
Oh,
They're
that's right.
de-digitizing.
Oh, so I've been picturing myself just dragging her along, tied up with the lasso this whole time.
Dunk, dunk, going up the stairs. Dunk, dunk, dunk.
What are you dragging around? You know what? I don't even want to know.
For when she turns good again. And then
Sure.
she will help us.
Now she's all
But
bruised.
she's still plugged into the cryo chamber. So it's just wires leading back.
I'm just pulling this giant cryo chamber.
Ted, I told you, leave that in the other room.
Fine. I go put the cryo chamber
The
back.
beetle chimes in. No, this is a brilliant idea. Keep doing it. They won't make fun of you.
Does your beetle have like an EMP or anything on it?
Yeah, I've used it like 6
We
times.
should just go in that room with digitized Alfreds and use it.
I've done that before. I can
What?
do that again.
That would work with a hero point.
I don't have a hero point.
I give him my hero point.
Or you can just use his hero point. I mean, it's the same thing, but yeah.
Will you use my hero point?
I was like,
He uses his hero point to cheer me on.
Go, Booster. No, I'm Booster. Go, Beetle,
All right.
go.
give me a roll. That is how long you're going to have to figure out what you're doing based upon your EMP. So if you get 20, you have 20 minutes. If you roll a 1, you guys have 1 minute to figure it out before they wake. That's all I'll give you that for your hero point to make this last.
All right. 11 minutes. All right, ready for this. Okay.
So-
rocket boost into the room.
Before I hit it, don't worry. I'm not gonna.
Okay.
So you guys are all standing at the doorway.
And 11 minutes is up. Sorry, guys.
You guys are all standing at the
11
doorway.
seconds.
You're all looking comically around the corner. You're all like,
Scooby doing it.
yeah, Scooby Doo. All 4 of you.
And then I
The-
hold Vic's head up. Oh,
No, he's got
his
a body now.
He's got his body now. Sorry.
But you still
It
hold
would've
him
been
up.
funny if I was just like,
Vic's body's still there. It's just not working
yeah,
right.
yeah,
so.
we haven't screwed him on yet. That's how it works.
So as you look around, you see about
Like
8
Bender.
digitized Alfreds fall to the ground. Okay?
That's not that bad.
In front of you,
Okay.
you see a big pillar, blue electricity just coursing through it. For some reason, you hear something going crack-a-coom, crack-a-coom,
Oh,
crack-a-coom.
crap. I've seen this YouTube channel.
I turn to Vic and go, is there a cosmic treadmill nearby?
Anyway, so as you see it up, and in there,
Apparently
you
not.
see multiple consoles all around it, literally lining up the walls, including multiple screens all around it, which right before you EMP'd, you saw the faux murder machine heads on.
Right.
The alarms are all still going off frequently, and that is the room. Go.
Is there anything there that looks identical to the schematics that I saw earlier on the monitors?
Yes. No, the monitors are all dead now.
No, I know,
You
but
EMP'd
earlier, my
Yeah,
scarab
all
remembered
of
that
the stuff we saw on the
Yeah,
on
the
the
first time we
monitors.
saw the monitors.
Right. So what do you mean, though?
Like you said there were schematics and blueprints and
Right.
stuff.
He knows what they all were. They were showing the overall plan.
Do any of them
You related to
relate
him.
to this room?
No, not that you could recognize.
Okay.
That looked like the master plan if you had just ditched Chicago.
Okay.
Vic, what do we do in here?
Yeah.
Vic's clueless.
All right, we blow it up.
You have the device. I remember they gave you a device to extract metal.
I hold it up.
Okay.
Will it work?
I plug it into the
Make sure
tap.
you ground yourself.
I'm on the ground, Ted. I'm not floating
You've been
Anymore.
floating this whole time.
the whole time. I just land.
He's slowly doing it like while I'm saying that. I've been on the ground all the time.
the whole time.
Okay, so you know what? My first thought is I'm gonna grab one of the outfits. I'm gonna pick him up. And I'm gonna push him into the pillar. I want to see what happens.
Okay. We'll just go. You say I should shove him in there. You start to see just like the whole thing starts spinning. More lightning starts sparking off. The digital outfit's gone. Just wow.
Okay, maybe
disintegrated.
let's not touch it. Yeah,
No,
don't
that's
touch it.
And now it's spinning even faster. Like you just sped up the whole process.
look
Cyborg, can you deal with anything on these computer systems? Can you scavenge?
Well, I might have been able to
scavenge
if you
anything?
didn't EMP the entire room.
Well, maybe you should be a better computer then.
Yeah, you're like the worst.
God, this is the worst Vic.
You're
dude.
like the Ted of Vicks.
You know what? Can we get Murder Machine? You know what? I changed my mind. I'm joining Murder Machine.
Is there anywhere I
No
can plug
wonder you
in
guys
the
lost.
device?
What was that?
Is there anywhere I can plug in the device?
Not really, but Bobo does notice that there appears to be like metallic pillars on the lining up it.
Okay.
Maybe you can just shove it in.
All right, I spit on it.
I mean, you don't want to go and dry.
That's what I'm
so
saying.
that's fine.
And never.
All right, as you stick it in there,
Yeah, I do.
a countdown starts and it says extracting one of the 4 metals you need.
Oh, convenient.
Which one would you like? Do you remember any of the Nesiums?
No.
I just remember they were all Easiums and each one was in a different
Dynesium.
place. So that was one of them,
Yeah.
actually.
It's extracting Dynesium. It'll take 2 minutes, but you've EMP'd everything, so you don't have to worry about holding position.
Oh, good.
So I got.
My roadster's almost gone, guys.
Drink a little bit.
So as this is going on, Vic realizes that you guys have started probably a form of the self-destruct mechanism, and you may want to think of a plan to get the girls out.
Maybe
Not a
you
problem.
should think
Superboy.
of one. Oh, wait, you're an idiot.
I mean, I can pick up a cryo chamber and carry it.
You said we're gonna boom tube
Yeah.
We
that was
boom
literally your idea.
the cryo chamber.
Which will conveniently come online right at the end of the timer.
That is very convenient, isn't
But how are
it?
we going to get the girls out? You're going to pull out the bodies? You want to pull out the cryo chambers?
The whole thing. We boom tube the whole thing.
Just that room?
Yeah, why not? Put the boom tube right underneath them. They'll sink in.
Just
and then we
set 'em
all
up-
jump
Ooh, there
in
you
like we're in
go.
a pool.
Yeah, or just like tip them over.
Yeah, that'll work
Yeah,
too.
just stand them up, and when they open the boom tube, just
yeah.
I'm just picturing just like at the end of like a cartoon.
Just like tilt thumb, tilt
yeah. Steady to your left,
pivot.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to do all 3 of those? Superboy, Raven, Starfire?
I mean, I never really liked Superboy.
And Beast Boy, wasn't he one of the?
Well,
ones?
you never found him. And he didn't want to
Oh,
look
he
in the
was
rooms.
not in the pod.
He'll be
that's right.
fine. He'll probably
Nobody
be
else in the
okay.
He's pretty
building?
boring too.
We got what? We still got 9 minutes. I'm gonna go look.
do it.
I used my 250 mile an hour super speed flight ring to float up just above the ground.
You don't want to be off to go too high.
No, not too high. And I'm just gonna check the rest of the building real fast.
So you're going to go 250 miles an hour
Yep.
at a hover pace.
Well, no, I'm gonna slow down for the curbs. I'm not an idiot.
All right, give me a flight check, Rookie, to see how you handle these. And
25.
all right. So he's
Gotta
You find Beast Boy.
Ah, I got him.
okay. There you go. You already know where Superboy is. You already know where Starfire is. You already know where Raven is. That's not all the Teen Titans. You think it,
Screw Tim Drake.
Yeah.
Apparently, Ted took care of him, whatever that means.
okay? You also find a room, which was actually going to be that room there. If you
Okay.
ever got to it. That has, weirdly enough, a bunch of T1000 stuff in it.
Does it have a
Leather coats, a shotgun,
Sweet.
a motorcycle.
Does it really?
Yeah.
All right, I immediately put on a leather coat
And the sunglasses.
and the sunglasses
I also-
over my normal Booster Gold goggles.
I told you I gave you a
I
room.
pick up the spinning Winchester shotgun, and I look over at Beast Boy, who's unconscious on my shoulder, and go, "Hell yeah!"
Okay.
Is there anything else in here I should? Is there a motorcycle?
Grab another
That's not
jacket
there's a
for me.
motorcycle. I mean, if you want to take the motor,
All right, I'll
you're
grab
just
a
gonna
motor.
hover
And some
with the
glasses.
motorcycle.
I might. No, it's fine.
I'll be your wingman.
All right.
All right. By the way, this
And
is
then
the
I
room.
fly back to them.
See, that was the whole
Gotcha.
plan.
All
This
All
is
right,
like-
I fly back to them real fast.
So
Okay.
we're now in the cryo chamber room.
Dad, I got you a jacket.
Ooh, thanks.
But I didn't get you a shotgun. Sorry.
Is that all
That's
your
okay.
dice?
No, I don't keep my dice in the tray like a holder.
I don't either. The holder's over here now.
Because
It's a
I made
different
fun of you
tray.
so many times.
All right, so yeah, that's pretty much all the rooms. A couple other random rooms, just some random Star Lab stuff in it. Nothing too crazy. You guys have the better gear already. So you go back to the cryo room. You open up the boom tube on the ground.
Get to the boom tube. I just keep
Booster,
spinning
what
the
happened to your
shotgun.
voice?
I do not know. Listen to me. I'll be back.
And you all jump in. Do you really leave Tim Drake's body back there?
Fine, I go into
Well, hold
the
on.
other room.
Ted, you took care of him. Do you get him or not? He's literally down the hall.
All right, fine. I go get Tim Drake.
Can I real quick? So I go into the other room and I just stand over and I go, come with me if you want to leave.
And he looks up at you. Okay. He just keeps spinning it.
It's not even loaded at this point. Because every time I spin it, he checks the shell.
So now you have a Winchester shotgun that you can spin. You can add it to your
Sweet.
inventory. You have a leather coat. Yes. And you have sunglasses.
And a leather coat.
And other, you took
I
two?
took the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
He brought me a spare.
All right, and then you guys jump through the boom tube, which opens up on the Oblivion bar. And as you walk into the Oblivion bar,
I just hold my hand open and a beer just gets thrown in.
Blue Devil, bear me.
I don't even have to say anything.
Blue Devil pokes his head up, and you see blood on the walls. You see dead crows everywhere.
Does he have a body
yeah.
attached to his head?
Remember you left them fighting the crows?
Happened here.
And Dr. Fate goes, "Oh, you've made it back. Did you acquire one of the medals?
Yes.
Which one?
The Diseasium.
Do you know the other three that you need?"
No, because there are 5.
No, there's 4
There's 4.
total.
I have 5 written down.
We need the Nth medal.
Oh, wait, no. No, 5 bat codes for the different bat caves. Remember, I looked that up. Don't worry, we good.
I
Don't remember that.
Yeah.
It was,
I'm
when
the
we
DM.
were, it was when we were talking to Damien. I was wondering if there were any bases that we could potentially loot.
Yeah, you guys never did anything with that.
Not yet.
Dr. Fate turns to you. You found the Teen Titans? What's wrong with them?
Oh.
Vic chimes in and explains what.
They're
Oh.
digitized.
After he finishes explaining,
They're all digitized.
I
I'm
turned.
like waving the shotgun. Like a pointer.
And he just turns to you. Okay, I have so many questions, but where do you two and Bobo want to go next?
What are our options?
I gotta pull that up. I do.
Can we go to
Mega
Jamaica?
Man loading screen.
I want to go to Jamaica. I think we've earned a vacation. Little time off.
Get some Mai Tais.
Yeah.
One of Bahama Mama. Extra on the mama.
Okay, so you guys just went over to
Remove the
the
bomb.
murder machine.
Yes.
Red Death's in Central City. It's
Okay.
a giant Speed Force storm you have to deal with.
That's probably
that
a
will
problem.
instantly age anything it touches.
All right.
Murder Machine's destroyed. Did that. Drowned is in Amnesty Bay. It's underwater.
Okay.
Dawnbreaker is in Coast City, and it's entirely engulfed in darkness.
Sure.
Merciless
Flashlight will be fine.
is in
I
Olympus.
flash all the time.
Yeah.
And I think that's all the ones I put. Yeah, no, yeah, because Devastator's roaming. I was like, I saw Devastator down there, but yeah, those are your locations.
Where you want to go?
Central City, Amnesty Bay, Coast City, or the Olympus.
That's a tricky one.
As you're both sitting there, like a beer just appears in your hand. Whoop.
I don't even question it. It's a tough one, Ted. It's a tough one.
Dr. Fate's tapping
I'm
his
still
foot.
wearing my
He
sunglasses.
checks his watch. It's a Dr. Fate watch. It's
Yeah.
like an onk.
Yeah. We'll get
I'm
to
thinking Olympus
you. Okay. Sure.
because
You can find God's weapons there.
that, but also I have a strong feeling that the gods are going to be against the fact that the Devastator is, or the Merciless is there.
That's true,
And we
yeah.
might actually be able to get some people to help us out.
like a godly resistance group.
Bingo.
I like it.
You just hit 11 minutes. And so for some reason in the Oblivion bar, you just feel like the whole ground shake.
Oh my gosh. Woo! I should not have eaten that burrito.
The hell was that? Oh, that's right. We set that thing to blow up. How we forget about that?
How did it affect the Oblivion
I don't know.
bar?
It's really weird.
Oblivion bar floats wherever it needs to float. For
It
the
just
sake of-
happened to be floating there.
Yeah, just for the sake of a storytelling device to give you the explosion. I was watching the countdown.
All right.
While you guys are deciding, back in Chicago, there's a giant crater where Star Labs is located. Murder Machine floats over with a series of digitized Alfreds behind him. And he just looks down. Well, that didn't go according to plan.
No.
I don't know how we heard him, but
Yeah.
No, this is the comic book moment. This
In
is
my head, I'm like, did I just hear someone say this didn't go the way I thought it was
I'm just
going?
like,
what is that?
He radios up, and you see a holographic Batman who laughs comes up and begins to laugh. Oh, but it did. Now back to you guys in the bar.
Why does he sound like Macho Man Randy?
And he wants to snap into a Slim Jim.
Murder Machine, have you had these Slim Jims?
So you going to Olympus?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
All right. So the door opens up. The Ankh opens up.
I haven't finished my beer.
Bobo's literally throwing beers into a satchel right now.
I turned to
It's a bag of holding.
I turned to Vic and I go, "Hey, can we borrow a boom tube?"
Vic hands you guys a mother box with a
thank
boom
you.
tube
Thank you.
that is set to come back. That's all
To the
all
Olympus
this one will
bar?
magically
All
do.
right, cool.
Okay.
I go, Blue Devil, whiskey for the road.
And he looks at you and goes, Bobo took it all.
All right.
Bobo, hand me one of them bottles.
And as you guys step through with optimism and hope, you appear at the base of a giant stairway, and above you is cracking lightning. And at the top of this, you see what appears to be an old man. Roll your perception. You know what? You know who it is. It's Zeus.
I go.
Figured it out.
You see Zeus
Hey, Zeusy boy.
dead,
Oh.
his blood running down the stairways,
And then I go, "Hey, Zeusy boy." Ooh, that. Ooh.
and standing over the body with a boot on his chest and a sword stabbed into him in a cool, epic finale cliffhanger moment, merciless. Ted.
Bruce?
Brenda's like, Ted, Michael,
Bruce?
welcome to the new kingdom.
Bobo, whiskey me.
And that is our cliffhanger.
Oh goodness. It's a good cliffhanger.
I always like to add my own little
I like
at the end.
I do like it.
Whiskey me. All right, guys,
I'm
that
the
is today's
metal
episode
version
of
of Booster
Capes
Gold.
and Pals. I hope you enjoyed it. We're guaranteeing the show will be back in 2 weeks, but we're going to try to do it next Thursday. I'm giving myself that wiggle room because sometimes my ideas don't flesh out properly.
Yes, when in
Any-
doubt, say try.
Well, yeah, because sometimes I have an idea, and then when I start writing it down, I
my
go,
wife all the
Dan's
time.
just going to hero point this.
Or try and convince people to do things.
Right, so I got to come
It'll
up with ways to
work
get
one day.
around Dan.
It'll work one day.
If you want to check the post show out, go to our Patreon and YouTube memberships, or be right here on Twitch. We'll talk about how they liked it, what they didn't like, how I purposely planned for things to counter Dan.
I mean, you do have to plan for it. It's-
Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that t-shirt down below if you're interested in supporting this show, signing up for YouTube memberships, Patreon, or subbing here on Twitch. Thank you everyone who wants to support the show, and thank you everyone who just enjoys watching it. We'll see you next time right here at Capes and Pals.